So, hello everybody. There was some requests on the Nexus page to create a video, sort of showcasing Nightfall, the mod I've created for Dying Light. This mod is sort of a Nightmare plus plus, if you think about it in that way, or sort of a semi-overhaul. Nothing on the level of Night Runner, but it does change a lot of game mechanics to create a more realistic, immersive, and ultimately terrifying experience. So we're just going to jump right into it, go over some of the changes, play around, so that you guys can see if this is the sort of mod that you want to put some time into. So let's begin. The first thing you're probably noticing is the HUD is gone. Now Dying Light has an atrocious HUD. With the map and quest markers in the right corner. So I've just gone and got rid of all of that. So, you have everything that you need. You have your health, medkits, you have sort of your currently equipped equipment, whatever it may be. Hold on, let me just reduce the game audio a little bit here. There we go. I've removed the map, quest marker, so now you'll be able to, if I select quest, you'll be able to see the quest marker, and that will direct you where to go if you use Survive Sense. On PC, use Q. So, yeah, just makes the game a lot more immersive, in my opinion. A lot better, equipped to really feel like you're in the zombie apocalypse rather than playing a game. As you can see, the stamina bar is still there, as that's sort of still needed. There will still be some text pop-ups, etc. that you'll need, but overall it's a much more clean and immersive experience. So, first of all, one of the major changes in this mod, this was actually not my work, it's from Tom Anyone with his Human Movement mod, is a sort of parkour and physics overhaul. So, by default, Dying Light has a bit of a, let's say, you're a bit of a superhuman. With this sort of mod, you have a much more realistic sort of movement speed, parkour, etc. So as you can see here, sprint speed is reduced. As you can just see by running around. Walking speed is reduced, for some more cinematic experience. You can really take your time as you're traversing through the world. Jump height has been slightly lowered. Jumping also consumes stamina. Basically all the changes from Tom Anyone's Human Movement mod, which you can check out on the Nexus and his YouTube channel. I believe it is Games Cartel. As well, you can see the visuals are a little bit different. This is actually from Dying Light engine improvements and fixes by, check the description, I forgot the mod author's name, but very, very good graphics mod. Really fixes things up, makes things look a lot more clear, cleaner, and as you will see later on, the night's a lot darker and more terrifying. It's brilliant. I have modified Tom Anyone's Human Movements mod just a little bit to sort of reduce the height needed to roll, sort of increase the fall damage, just make things a little bit more realistic. As you can see here in the vanilla game, you would not need to roll for that. You would you could do that without taking damage. With this mod, you will need to do that. So as well, momentum has also been nerfed further from the mod, and there are some other changes that you can find out for yourself, a little bit stamina related, etc. Now to compensate for this, in skills, I have made it so that light drop and then roll can be unlocked much earlier. As you can see here, I'm on a sort of early save on the siblings quest, but I have light drop and forward roll enabled. So basically those are the first few agility skills you should be unlocking as well. Now let's just start traversing through the world. I have removed viral spawns, the random viral spawns that occur. Oh, someone needs our help. He can go.
You
Fuck
thought
himself.
I'd be your snack? Over my dead body, you damn pieces of meat. You need to help me!
Oh, bit of an audio glitch there. The random
Don't leave me
viral
here,
spawns have
please!
been
You need to help me!
removed. I found it really annoying that you just be traversing the world, especially on nightmare difficulty, and you just have a never-ending stream of seeking virals just sort of running straight at you constantly. I thought that was very immersive breaking and just really annoying, not fun at all. So they no longer spawn. I mean, they may still occasionally spawn, especially in Old Town, where some of the spawn locations, they are set. Like, you know, they're just chilling on the street level, just not doing anything until they notice you. And I thought that was fine. But just the constant random viral spawns, those are gone. Now, virals will still spawn if you make a loud enough noise. If I can demonstrate that here somehow.
Don't leave me here, please! You thought I'd be your snack?
In fact, I've got grenades, we can use that. Oh, also another change in the mod is a reduced inventory size to begin with. So in the base game, you start with 4 inventory slots, backpack slots, which are for your weapons and equipment. By default in the mod, you start with 1. Now, this is to sort of incentivize you to think about what weapons and equipment you bring, you know, on your runs outside of safe zones. Survivor rank, you can unlock new slots, and these will increase your slots by 1 instead of 4. I haven't been able to figure out how to change the description here, so yeah, it'll just increase your slots by 1. Yeah. So as we see, if I throw this grenade, virus should still spawn. Let's have a look. No? Maybe the grenade doesn't trigger them?
Yeah. Alright.
They should still be spawning with sound. Hold on, let me find a roof I can crash. There's one. Just to demonstrate this. Just on the way there, I can show off some of the combat changes. So I have increased the damage that you do to zombies. Kicking now requires stamina. So no more endless kicking. As you can see, this is nightmare mode, and that zombie went down pretty fast. Not as fast as easy or normal mode, but a lot faster than nightmare. Also, zombie damage, as you can see, has been massively increased. So zombies can sort of be a challenge, no matter the difficulty, no matter your rank, etc. In large groups, they are deadly. So stick to the rooftops. Let's also showcase a new skill. So if you see here, there's now a frontal push.
Oh, fuck.
As well, you know, dodge distance has been decreased. Occasionally glitches out after a zombie has grabbed you, and that just lasts for a couple of seconds where you can dodge quicker, run a little bit quicker. I haven't been able to fix that, and I think it's actually pretty cool. You know, after successfully evading a zombie grab, you have a little bit more mobility for a few seconds. So let's try and spawn a violin, just to prove that if virals still spawn when noise happens, which I think is quite a cool feature. Oh, that's not the correct route. Where is the correct route for this? We'll get onto that later. So if I'm just looking at the changes I've made. Yeah, body damage massively increased. Also, default bind for 4. You can now check the watch at any time. Don't know why this isn't in the vanilla game. It's a really cool feature. so you don't have to go into your map and check the time. Really adds to the immersion. I've also, well, on this save I don't have the grappling hook, but I've reduced the range of it ever so slightly. So that means, let's say you won't be able to look at there and grapple yourself. I think I reduced the range to 3 meters, so such if you're jumping across this, or let's say you want to quickly scale this, you'll be able to quickly climb that instead of clambering up with the grappling hook. So it sort of makes it a bit more realistic, more of like something that can help you reach slightly out of range ledges, save yourself a little bit, but no more Spider-Man. I've also significantly increased headshot damage on all firearms. So usually, even on like goons, demolishers, they will, put them down very quickly. To compensate for that, I have made it so that ammo can only be found on Nightmare mode. I should preface this by saying Nightmare mode is the mode you have to play this mod on. I balanced it around that difficulty. On Nightmare mode, vendors do not sell ammo. So to get ammo, you have to loot it from the environment. Player health has also been reduced, as you can see. I'm currently on whatever the hell this is. It should be giving me 150 health. It's currently giving me 113, I believe, yes. Stamina regeneration has also been nerfed. So, if we consume all our stamina. It regenerates a little bit slower than the vanilla game. Yeah, encourage you to really plan your fights, etc. What else has been changed? Gone over the damage dividers has increased. Oh yeah, let's go over sort of stealth changes. So as we can see in the skills, the stealth takedown is unlockable much earlier. Basically set at level 6 so that you should have it just before the mission where you infiltrate Rice's sort of building, so you can use some stealth there. And I've changed the animation for it as well to make it look a little bit cooler. Some nice reflections there. I think that's from the engine improvements. Let's go find a zombie that isn't really paying attention. They saw me. Just mess around a little bit. Some nice damage there. So the sort of intent of this mod wasn't to increase the game difficulty artificially, like making things bullet sponge, making it so that after 3 swings of the weapon you act like a obese asthmatic, start heaving everywhere, like in some other mods, not going to name them, but sort of to make the game a lot more immersive and sort of grounded, make you really feel like you're in the zombie apocalypse. Let's destroy this, see. That should spawn some virals. I also removed the viral sound effect, which is very annoying. Very, very annoying. When they spawn in, the screaming and banging. It just sounded horrendous. And now you'll be able to hear the virals when they're actually spawned in the map, screaming when they're running to the location. For some reason the virals are not spawning. I'm not sure why that is. Oh, there we go. Let's try and deal with them. Come at me. As you can see, even on a relatively moderate level, enemies still pose a tough challenge. It's not just a matter of swinging through them.
Get off me!
You have to really move around, keep moving, get to a good spot.
Yeah!
damn, this dude is he's just on fire. But they're not complete bullet sponges. You do more damage to the standard enemies, but they do a lot more damage to you, so it sort of evens it out. So if we just continue moving around through the world, see the parkour system at work, a bit more grounded, more realistic. You can really feel like you're a dude doing parkour in the apocalypse, and not so much. Ooh. Yeah, I think this is one of those scripted spawns in this area where there's always a viral. Can't really remove that. So that's the sort of viral spawns that will still be there. When you enter an area, and there's always set to spawn some virals, jumping out of a blown up house or spawned on the street level in Old Town or something. But those virals will still be there. But just as you're moving around, the game in harder difficulties just throws them at you constantly, just spawning out of thin air. You can even see them following DLC sometimes. They just materialize out of nowhere. That's no longer going to happen. So, I said everything in gameplay I've changed. I slightly increased. Yeah, I've got that. Yeah, so after you finish the game or reach, or I should rather say reach survivor rank 25, the enemy diversity is also increased. So as you can see here, we like midway through the story. These are sort of the enemies we see. Sort of these Middle East garbed ones, shirt, trousers, but also like the bikini, shorts, etc. And those disappear later on in the game because they're a bit weaker, have less HP. When you get to survivor rank 25, they will appear again, so there will be some more diversity in zombies. Some really strong ones, some really weak ones.
What was that?
What was that? Anyway, we continue as well. There's some audio changes. First of which, when you do power attack, you no longer have the spaceship taking off sound effect, and you can actually hear the sort of visceral impact of your weapon against a zombie, which is much better. As you can see there, the physics change. That zombies ragdoll is a bit different from vanilla. Let's see if we can't showcase this off here. There we go. You can see the front push working as intended. What other audio changes are there? There's just sort of muted a lot of things, such as when you get a new skill unlock, etc. You take one of those just normal sound effects that take you out of the world. No spend reminder for skill points. Typically when I play this game, I don't like to unlock these skills here, specifically because of free running expert. I like the animations for the second unlock on the parkour. What else has been changed? I've removed speed FX and speed PP to sort of lines in the player variables. No, that's not line 2. In the player, it's somewhere in the code. 2 variables, just while you're sprinting around, you won't have those streaks anymore on the side of you. Side of your vision, which I found quite annoying. I believe these virals are still spawning because of the sound that I had previously made. You can see they do quite a lot of damage. Keep moving. There's a funny ragdoll there. Or it's because somehow this got broken by a zombie. I think that's why they spawned. And yeah, as you can see, graphics are improved, a bit more clean. So anyway, let's go sleep and check out the night gameplay, which is one more viral to deal with. See if we can't launch him off this building. So as you can see there, the viral sort of fell legs first, so he could end up in that funny pose. But default in the vanilla game, ragdolls, zombies always fall with their head first. Like they have like lead heads, dumbbells on their necks for some reason. And that's been changed also from Tom Anyone's human movement mod, which I edited slightly. So if we run over to the tower, we can sleep and check out the nighttime, which is where this sort of mod really shines, in my opinion. So you can see, moving around the world, you're no longer as superhuman-like, with a bit more of a realistic parkour experience. So, let's check out the nighttime gameplay.
You need something?
Come here. I've got a
Alright,
special
so
deal for you.
before we hop into the night, because it's quite intense, I'll just list off the changes, and then as we play through, I can just sort of list them as they come again. So, in terms of visual changes, from the Dying Light engine enhancements, from Bionic, I believe it is, or Rockhill, nights will be a lot darker. Much, much darker. Which is, yeah, absolutely terrifying. Additionally, there'll be no more sort of sound effect when volatiles are detecting you. Volatiles will now detect you, and Nightwalkers will now detect you instantly. So the minute they see you, they will begin a chase. No more waiting 2 seconds for them to recognize you as prey. The night loop, sort of the droning ambient music sound effect that plays during the night, has been removed. It gets really annoying after a while, so now you just hear what's going on in the world. As well, the range and cone of the flashlight has been reduced.
Work much better. I wonder what happened.
You should be able to see here. If we go out, it's a lot less strong than the vanilla game. And it also runs out of battery and takes quicker, and takes a lot longer to recharge. So you really want to be toggling it on and off as you move through the world at nighttime. See if we can just run around a little bit. Maybe check out the new volatile spotting system. So have I included everything so far? Yeah, I have. So that's all the features I've listed. We can just play the game a little bit, see what's going on. I'll try not to shit my pants. So at nighttime with this mod, because you don't have the map, you can't see volatiles. As well, Survivor Sense no longer outlines the volatiles. It only outlines them if they are within a certain range and within view of you. So let me see if I can demonstrate that. As you can see, everything is a lot darker than the vanilla game. Usually only gets this dark when it's raining out, which it apparently isn't. When it does rain, you will need your flashlight. It is nigh on impossible to see. See if we can make this. I mean, the flashlight is still functional, it just doesn't reach as far as it does in the vanilla game. As you can see, if I just leave it on, it will run out of charge pretty quickly as well. I believe it's after 1 minute and then takes 15 seconds to recharge. My god, this game is so much better than Dying Light 2. See if we can't find a volatile. Well, almost didn't make that one. As you can see, the flashlight is dying. And it's dead. And then you need to wait a little bit for it to regen. See if we can't find volatile. So I haven't really changed anything to do with the volatiles, the amount that spawn, how many come after you in a chase. I thought it was pretty good in vanilla. All I did was just make it so they instantly detect you, and you cannot see them as easily. So nighttime, you really have to take your time. Use a little bit of stealth, stick to the rooftops. So there's a volatile there. If I use Survivor Sense, you're not able to see him. You're only able to see him when he's in view with Survivor Sense. Just to sort of help with a little bit of visibility sometimes. It can be quite nice. It's very dark. He hasn't actually seen us. Let's see if I can trigger a chase. Actually never seen that before. Must be a scripted event for this building to blow up. As you can see, the default dropkick is a lot less effective, but it sort of goes back to what it is normally when you unlock a dropkick bomb. Also, what I like about Dying Light is the volatiles aren't absolutely everywhere. Sort of, they are like the apex predator in the night, which you have to watch out for. There's one over there. So as you can see, I'm playing it really slowly. So this is how you want to be playing at night time. Because without the map, and Survivor Sense, really, you can be jump scared very easily by a volatile that just pops out of nowhere. See if I can't show up the new stealth animation. As you can see here, animation looks a bit cooler, it's a bit longer. See if you can make it back to the tower. I'm playing with music off, because I like to just hear especially during the night time, just listen out for the volatiles. There's one there. instant spotting, as you can see. And but they do a lot of damage. So almost made it there. Sort of recreated the original trailer with that. That's pretty cool. So I mean, that's basically Nightfall. Yeah, it doesn't majorly change up anything like it's Night Runner, I fear. Yeah, but it does add to the game, make it sort of a bit more terrifying, a bit more immersive, a bit more realistic. Basically tailored to how I wish Dying Light was, and wish Dying Light 2 was. Ooh. As you can see, instant spotting. Don't know what's going on with that audio. Can you just hear a crane? I believe it's this. Yeah. So yeah, that is Nightfall. So if you enjoy the mod, leave a comment. Check it out. Installation video is also uploaded. It's all on the Nexus page. And yeah, let me know what you think of the mod. I spent a little bit of time on it. Sort of how I wish the game was, how I enjoy playing the game. It may not be for everyone, that's fine. If you have any suggestions, more than happy to implement some of them. Removing the ability for vendors to sell ammo, make it so that's really scarce in the world. That was from a commenter. Thought that was a great idea. I'm messing around with the UI still, seeing if I can't get it so that the HUD will have an option for the HUD to appear while moving. Sorry, to disappear while moving, but when stationary to appear. If I figure out how to do that, that will be an optional download. And yeah, other than that, hope you have a good day, and hope you like the mod. So I'm just gonna run around now, just show some gameplay, a little bit of commentary, see what you guys think. Now, a recent change to the mod, I increased the damage dealt to humans. Let's have a look. As you can see, humans do a shit ton of damage. You want to be taking them one-on-one or with a gun.
What are you afraid of? Face me like a man! Now you're making me mad.
Really wish they had a block mechanic in this game. Nice. So Rice's enemies aren't incredibly tanky anymore. Hit them with an axe a couple of times, they will die. So it's good. Let's run around a little bit. As you can see, Parker's a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical. Overall, it's still Dying Light. It's still the game we all love. Ooh, one thing I should note, though, is the 4 helper module. I.e. when you jump on like a trash bag or the top of a van or something, stack of hay, sort of leap of faith kind of thing. By default, the game will sort of magnetize towards it. So if I like jumped over here, going straight down, the game will sort of move me in the air over into the trash bag. I removed that, so now you got to be accurate. I removed it because sometimes you don't mean to jump at a trash bag, but the game thinks you do, so it sort of magnetizes to you. You don't sort of do the jump you want to do. So as you can see now, if I miss it, I didn't miss it. But there's no magnetization. By default, it would just land me directly in the middle pretty much every time. frontal push on this guy to the spikes. Oh. Yeah, don't know why that was removed. I believe if you try and use the frontal grapple on police zombies specifically, there'll be a little bit of a glitch. So it just doesn't work on zombies with police outfit. On which, you know, it's fine. I think it just fails. Like, you just try and push them back and it just fails. You know, fair enough. Like, maybe they're stronger or something because they were police officers. Goddamn toads. The bane of every Nightmare player. So you just really want to, you know, approach this game a little bit more like a survival game, at least on low to medium levels. As you rank up, it will be sort of the Dying Light that you love and enjoy, just with some nice changes. Also, the vendors reduce the sort of crafting components you can get, so now they should only sell weapons. Maybe like some items. I'm not 100% sure the changes are made in that regard, but there are changes to sort of nerf the shops to encourage you to actually go out and get what you need from the world. Maybe to scavenge it instead of just looting a bunch of zombies, doing something exploitable, and just buying stuff from the store. So we can get a flying drop here. Nice. One hit kill. Because the full damage is increased, I don't have it unlocked on the save file, but when you are running and then you jump and smash a zombie's skull in from above with that skill, just be careful your height, because you will take some damage from that. A lot less though. Usually, I think the full damage is muted. So you see right there, I couldn't quite make that ledge. If I had the grappling hook equipped, that would be the perfect opportunity for it. So overall, I think this is what Dying Light should have been, or at least what Nightmare Mode should have been. Sort of more immersive, realistic, terrifying experience overall. You really do feel like you're just barely holding on during the zombie apocalypse. Let's go find some zombies to bash. Over here. So because of the increased damage that zombies do, I use spikes, try and take them on one by one. If possible, avoid large groups. Stamina is also drastically decreased. Say you want to clear out these guys, maybe you'd throw a firecrack over there, distract them lot. Snap some necks. See if we can get it. dealing with hordes is quite dangerous. Try and see if we can pick them off one by one. Yeah, exactly what I wanted. As you can see, it's not possible to take out large groups of zombies. You just have to think a little bit. You really use all your tools at your disposal, all your skills available, and like really big sort of hordes until you get the really good weapons, your sort of end game. You might want to just bypass them instead of hacking your way through them. Ooh, that's a police van over there. Do need to get some ammo. I thought about removing the stomp skill, because it is very overpowered, but it consumes a lot of stamina. I think it's balanced as is. Lock this over there, distracts my bit. See if we can unlock this. Oh, perfect. So, as you can see, I'm going to just one-shot kill this zombie in the face. Nightmare mode, guns are sort of useless. They don't do as much damage as you think a firearm would do against a human skull. So now you shoot something in the head, it should die. You know, even a goon will also go down in one shot, demolishes 2 or 3 shots to the head. So sort of save up your firearms when you really, really need to use them against other humans with firearms or the big boss type zombies. So it's just some mindless exploring. The sun has this little bit of a green tint when you look at it from a certain angle. I think it looks fine. It's from the Dying Light engine improvements and fixes. Not sure exactly how I could change that. So this is from the trailer. My god, they do a lot of damage. Let's keep moving. can see, you really do not want to be grabbed by a zombie. So we're just gonna be chilling around, maybe going your skills or something. Either do it from up top or find a safe zone. So yeah, that's the mod. I hope this video clears up, if it's for you or not. I'm having a lot of fun with it. This current version is not fully tested throughout the entire game. There may be certain points parkour related, such as when you're in the sewers, which you can't reach a certain ledge. With the mod installed, I'll have to double check that one, but that's the only sort of error or glitch or bug that I've encountered with the mod so far. And that was with the earlier version. I've since edited the sort of jump distance parameters a little bit to try and avoid that. But other than that, one sort of error in the sewer mission, you should be able to play through the whole game with this mod. Certain things will be easier because of damage changes. Certain elements of the game are going to be a lot harder. See if we can't create a medkit here. Damn, I can create a lot. Oh. Perfect reason why you should always clear the room before you sit and craft medkits. So I'm gonna end the video there. Thanks for watching. Check out the mod. It's called NIGHTFALL. It's on Nexus mods. If you are not joining from the Nexus page, the link will be in the description. Let me know if you encounter any issues, if you have any feature suggestions. I'd love to hear from you guys. This is my favorite game. I really do love Dying Light. I've put so many hours onto it on multiple different platforms. Recently started getting into modding it to sort of be the perfect zombie survival game. Yeah, enough about that. So yeah, if you enjoyed the mod, leave a comment here on the Nexus. Any features, bugs, issues, leave that there as well. Hope you enjoy the mod. Put a little bit of time into it for all your enjoyment and mine. And yeah, have a good one.